Linda's with me now. Linda, I love that prize. Just gets you back into it when we're there, doesn't it?
Isn't it amazing? It's just, it was so lovely down there. The weather was 25 or whatever. It was absolutely gorgeous down there, Mark.
I could definitely get used to that. Now, we've had some questions from people. Listen, if we don't get through your question today, I'm so sorry. We've had a lot of people that have rang in. So I'm going to start with a question from Maureen and Dave from London.
Okay.
They want to ask, are there still bargains available in Italy?
Yes, there are. You need to be away from the sea without any doubt, somewhere like Le Marche Abruzzo, inland, or in Basilicata, the very place where we've got the Price House. That's a very, very good area to invest in at the moment.
We've talked about that. I mean, we think in the next sort of few years it's going to double, don't we?
I think you really got to find somewhere where there's an airport close by. There are some further properties down in other areas in the south of Italy, but there's no airport to fly into, and it makes the journey a little bit too long. It's surprising, even in places in Tuscany, in northern Tuscany, places around Lucca, if you go again into the mountains, you can still find some real bargains, Mark.
Brilliant, thank you for that. Okay, I've got another question here. This is from Christine from Stockport.
Right.
Christine wants to know, do I need a visa and a bank account if I want to buy in Italy?
You don't need a visa. If you're buying as for a second home, not a first home, you just that's fine, that's no problem. If you want to be a resident, you need a permit, but that's okay, that's fairly easy to do too. But you do need to have a bank account. But to have a bank account, you have to have something called the Codice Fiscale, which is the equivalent of
Tell me that again.
Codice Fiscale.
Codice Fiscale.
Very good.
What does that mean?
I'm impressed. It means it's like a national insurance number. You have to have that to buy your property, and you have to have it to open a bank account.
Is it fairly easy to buy property over there?
I think you need I wouldn't go and try and do it someone on their own and that couldn't speak the language. And even if you can speak the language, to be honest, Mark, technical and legal stuff is quite different. So always get advice.
Leave it to the experts. I've got a lovely question here from a lady called Melissa. She's thinking about moving out there permanently.
Right.
She's got 2 children, and she wants to know what the education's like over there.
It's very, very good, the education. If she's got young children under 6, they actually put them in nursery school full time, and that's a very, very good system. They give them lunch and everything. Then from 6
that's kind of them. They get lunch as well.
They're there till 4 o'clock. It's amazing. Much better system than ours, I've got to say. But then when they get to 6, they go to what we call, normal primary school. Depends which sort of level, but they've got all the choices. And when they get to 14, they have to start to make choices, a bit like our GCSEs, I guess. And then when they get to 18, they decide whether they want to do a degree or.
Do they have English schools over there, or is it?
The only thing is with that, there's 2 disadvantages. If you want to put your child into an English-speaking school, you have to go near to a very big city, such as Milan, Rome, Florence, and obviously there's not going to be too many bargains in places like that. It would be expensive. So I mean, I'd advise people to do the, put them in Italian school.
Now, very, very quick question here. And what's the nearest airport to the house that we're giving away, the apartment we're giving away?
Bari or Brindisi, budget airlines and scheduled airlines, hour and a quarter from either.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Brilliant, that, Linda. Okay, well, that was fantastic. Linda gave us information there about Italy.